All right, good afternoon. I always forget this. Okay, right, so, how are we? Hold on, why is it so... 2 seconds, bear with. Maybe there. Okay, that's better. All right. What are we doing today? We are in the 737-800. We're flying from Edinburgh to Riga. And we're on VATSIM today. Yes, we're back on VATSIM. Our flight plan today looks like this. So that's our flight plan. Okay. There we go. And weather en route is... Let's see. It's okay. Yeah, weather en route is okay. So, yeah. All right, let's jump in, shall we, and get things started. So let's power on the aircraft. There we go. There we go. And bang. All right, let's call in for GSX and start boarding.
Boarding requested.
Menzies. There we go. All right, let's get our IRS up here and there. Okay. And bring in our flight plan. There we are. Birmingham to Riga. (1003) is our QNH at Edinburgh. So let's go. Position in it. EGPH. There we are. And we're at gate 2. There we go. Lovely. GPS. And bang. We're good. Our route.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, there we go. And there we are. Select fuel. Select payload. And then select route. We're taking off from runway 24 today. Okay, load.
This way, please.
14 degrees on the ground today. All right. Okay, 24. There we are. Bang and execute. Our departure is on 24 on the TLA 6 Charlie. There we are. Execute. And then our arrival is on Yankee 18 today. Let's have a look.
Boarding pass, please.
OV, so OV to Sierra, on list. There we are, and execute. Okay, let's have a look at the legs.
Good afternoon.
There, we're good. Right, we've got a disco there, so we'll pop that in there and execute, and we should be good.
Hello.
Runway 18 is at 83 foot, so we go 100 here.
Hello.
And we're at 35,000 feet today. There we are. And 35,000 feet in here.
Hello.
Whoops. Dino, hello. How are you? There we are. And runway heading is 240.
Welcome on board.
There we go. All right. Q&H.
This way, please.
Seb, hello. Q&H is... Oh, hold on a sec. Sorry, wrong one. Q&H is 1003.
Hello.
Here we are, 1003. We can go traffic and weather in here. And traffic and terrain in there. That's all good. All right. Whoops. There we go. All right, let's go to our perf. 350. Topper climb wind. Let's have a look at that.
Welcome on board.
The cost index is 61. Payload is 1.1. And topper climb cruise is 182 at 56.
Welcome on board.
There we are. And we're good there. Okay, execute. And N1, there we are. So flaps 5. CG. Weather in let's have a look. 240 at 3. So 240. There we go. All right. And that's all good. V1, V rotate, V2. Our trim is 5.7. So let's have 5.8. So let's get that done. About there. Okay. And there we go. All right. Sorry, what am I doing? 152. 152. Sorry, I got a new mouse and it's really sensitive.
Good afternoon.
152. There we go. And VNav, LNav. Oh no, sorry. Flight directors on. And LNav, sorry, VNav, LNav. There we are. That's all good. All right, let's go to our legs and bring in the wind. Wind request. Okay, load. And execute. And then our descent forecast, we can load that and execute. There we go. Lovely. So we'll go performance in that page. And then, yeah. So we are good. They're still boarding the cargo. We still got a few passengers to board. So we're almost ready.
Welcome on board.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. So let's have a look. Did I do one thing? Hold on, let's have a look. In it, index, take off, next page. Yeah, that's good. All right.
This way, please. Hello.
So the cargo's all up. We're just waiting for the passengers to finish boarding.
Good afternoon.
Let's put the window heat on anyway. And let's put some lighting on, the panel lighting. There we are. And that one there. And one more panel light right there. Have they finished boarding? Boarding is completed. Okay. All right, let's pop on the seat belts. And we can get out of here. Okay, so left forward, fuel on, and start the APU. Okay. Okay, APU is coming on. Yes, it is. Let's go there and there. We go parking brake on, and we can go to ground. Ground. There we are. So let's release that. Who is that? Dino. And remove chocks. There we are. Okay. And let's just check our doors. Close all. Okay. And let's request pushback. So we are facing north on taxi E.
Release parking brakes, please.
And let's just announce 122. Why don't they have it set to 122.8? There we go. All right. Edinburgh traffic, RyanAir 3170 at stand 2. Push and start, facing north. Okay, releasing parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, so let's kill that there and let's start. Your damn part on there, and there. Okay, okay. And APU bleed on, and we can start. So anti-collision can go on, and start engine 2. Okay, engine 2. Oh, we're not going to Tenerife. No, it's not. Wrong announcement. But that's okay. Still adds a bit of immersion. Okay, engine left.
Welcome on board this RyanAir flight. May we have your attention while we point out some of the safety features on this Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Please remove headphones during this demonstration. There are 8 emergency exits.
Okay, engine left.
Along the cabin aisle will illuminate in darkness and guide.
All right, so we go flaps 5,
There are
and we can go RTO there.
the cabin, one left and one right, and 2 at the rear of the cabin, one left and one right. There are 4 overwing exits in the center of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Please note the nearest exit to you, which may be behind you. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle. To secure, pull on the loose end of the strap, and to
Strato Ghost, hello.
prevent the loss of cabin pressure, individual oxygen masks will drop automatically from the panel above your head. If this happens, remain seated. Pull down firmly on the mask to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose.
All right, we are ready. Flaps set to 5.
Oxygen is flowing. To secure the mask, pull one end of the strap. Adults traveling with children, please attend to
And we can go elapsed timer there. Oops, sorry, there.
or in the panel
And there. And our TCAS can go on.
over your head. Bring
Okay.
around your waist. Clip at the front and secure as the crew are now demonstrating.
Edinburgh traffic, Ryanair 3170, taxiing runway 24, Edinburgh traffic.
Or deflation and a light to attract attention.
Okay, has he gone? He's gone. All right, let's go.
Further information may be found on the safety
Parking brakes released and a start taxi.
area you are seated. Your captain invites you to read this card carefully before departure. Please now ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Tray table is in the upright and locked position. Armrests down and window blinds open. We recommend for your comfort and safety that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. There is a call bell, reading light and fresh air vent in the panel above your head. Portable electronic devices such as tablets and mobile phones in flight mode may be used throughout the flight. Please select flight mode now. Laptops must be stowed in cabin baggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead locker for taxi, takeoff and landing. We would like to remind you that smoking is not permitted. Thank you for your attention. Please sit back, relax and enjoy your flight.
Okay. So taxiing runway 24. Here is Edinburgh. I shall try, I-Force. I shall try. No turbulence. How you doing, mate? I saw you was streaming Spelunky or something. Boeing, man. Of course, Boeing. 100% Boeing. Look at that. Airbus doesn't look that pretty. No, I'm not spending 400, 500 pounds on a plane that costs 60 pound. That's not, or 80 pound or whatever it costs. Yeah, that's not good mathematics, mate. Side stick, yeah. With throttle, tiller and rudder pedals. So I'm using a tiller for steering on the ground. All right. Let's just hold here. Make sure nothing's coming in. Although if they are coming in, they haven't announced themselves. So, yep, okay, there we go. Here we go. All right. So, oops, we can put them. We can put those off, and there and there. Go to continuous. Continuous. Oh shit! Sorry. There we are. My bad. My bad. I'm completely skill issues today. There we are. Okay, and there we go. All right. We're good, we're good. PR1, Gen 1. Now we're all good. Nothing to worry about. Anything in the center? Not really. There we are. Okay, let's take off, shall we? Let's have a look. Is there anything coming out? Coming in? No, it isn't. Okay, so let's announce. Edinburgh traffic, RyanAir 3170 lining up runway 24. Yeah, passengers haven't got a clue what's going on up front. Do they ever? There we go. All right. Okay. N1, 60%. Release the brakes. And toga.
knots.
80 knots. Rotate. Gear up. There we go. Lovely. That was a nice takeoff. There we go. Nice. Flaps 1. And flaps up. Lock our gear. That can go off. Lovely. So we got a constraint at 6,000 feet, which is the usual UK sort of constraint. Okay. So there's our constraint, 6,000 feet. We're going to obey the constraint. ID living. Yeah, I don't do that. So follow and enjoy. Welcome aboard. Ian, good afternoon, mate. How are you? Here we go. Just for you, I-Force, a bunch of left and right turns just to settle your stomach. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we got to look after our parents, hey. Okay, sync the heading. So yeah, the UK departure always have these 6,000 flight level 6,000. Oh, sorry, not flight level 6,000 feet constraints on departure. Never understood why. Because it's a constraint. There are most airports out in the UK, when you depart, they have this 6,000 level depart constraint. And you'll see that here. I can ignore it and expedite my climb if I want. But we'll maintain it. After here, we're going to start to increase our altitude. If I'm correct. PLA. Yeah. So after TLA, we start to climb. And of course, 6,000 feet is the transition altitude as well. That's correct, it is. You will fly from Copenhagen. Ah, nice. Okay, to Riga. Copenhagen to Riga. Okay. So I will have to cross the North Sea anyway. I'm going to cross over the top of Denmark. Okay, we'll start our climb. Here we go. And there we go. We've started our climb. And then we can go to our standard Q&H. There we are. Nice! Hello, mate. We just took off from Edinburgh. Thank you for the raid.
Let's go.
So we just took off from Edinburgh and we're on our way to Riga. Riga in Latvia. And we're on RyanAir 737-800. And just about to hit 10,000 feet. And we can kill our lights and we can kill our engines, can go to normal. We can bring in our left and center pumps. We do have a little bit in there. But yeah, we're well on our way to Riga. 903 nautical miles. Estimated time of arrival 1540 Zulu. But that will drastically change once we get to our cruise altitude of 35,000 feet today. We are on VATSIM. So we do have a controller over Denmark and controllers over Scandinavia. But that's where we are currently on VATSIM. That's us there. Right there, departed. So that's where we are. So we're currently in the climb phase. Good afternoon, just hopped in bath, but here. So what, are you watching my stream from a hot tub? Seriously? That's an image I can't get out of my head. Nige in a hot tub, seriously? Brilliant. So there we are, heading towards Newcastle, and then we'll enter the Irish, the North Sea. 15,000 feet. And there we go. So that is expected. We know we've got very little fuel in the center. Let's just run it dry. The other one will come on as well. We're already seeing zero fuel in the center now. The 20 minutes off the blocks. You see our progress bar now moving along. And 2 hours and 16 minutes estimated time en route. But that again will change. Once we're in a stable cruise, that will change. And for those who don't know, I'm the developer of Streamflight, which is, if you're a streamer, all this data can be pulled to an overlay, so you can make your stream a little bit more immersive for your viewers. Yeah, so I'm the guy behind Streamflight. And it works brilliantly. Brilliantly. Better than anything else out there. Yes, I said it. And if you are a streamer, as I know Nige is, and I know he's already downloaded it, but if you are a streamer, you can get it from VATSIM.to, free of charge. Unless you do want to leave me a donation, then I will gladly accept that. Okay, just past 21,000 feet. Heading towards Mateb. Which is Newcastle. Upon Tyne, sorry. Not under Lyme. Yes, we have. We have 2 Newcastles in England. Did you know that? We've got Newcastle upon Tyne, and then we've got Newcastle under Lyme. which is by... It's by Kiel, I think. Kiel, maybe. Is it up that way? By Kiel? There we go, 23,000 feet. Final cruise altitude is 35. And there we are, heading towards the Newcastle coast. It's hard to imagine Newcastle as a coastal town. Is it? I've never been to Newcastle. I've heard good things about Newcastle. There's this little island. What was it called? So no. Oh shit! It's right by Middlesbrough. That's a horrible place, isn't it? I hope no one's from Middlesbrough. But what's that island? It's called... No. What's the name of the island? Amble? I forget. Oh, Holy Island. Holy Island. As you go up a little bit further north of really? 5 Newcastles? Damn. But there's this place called Holy Island, which is supposed to be quite nice. I do want to go and have a look at that. Monmouth. Where's Monmouth? That's Wales, right? Monmouthshire? I think that's Wales. Shropshire is Wales almost. Wales is a lovely part of England, of the UK, eh? I remember I was driving through Snowdonia and I thought, and it was in summer, and it was some of the most stunning scenery I've ever seen in this country. And I mean, you know, born and bred here. I've not even done Scotland. But Wales, I mean, driving through Snowdonia, it's just stunning. Stunning. All right, North Sea. There we go. We're heading towards Copenhagen, Denmark. So let's have a look at what's the controller frequency. Let's have a look. It's going to be 136555. What's this one? Yep, 136555. So we'll set that up. So 136555. This mouse has such a sensitive scroll wheel. So there, is that right? 136,555. There we are. We're all set up for that. So there's our top of climb in 14 nautical miles. Wow, it's a bit cloudy up here at 35,000 feet, eh? Maybe we'll be above the clouds at 35. So you can see it breaking over there. Okay, Sincar heading. So once we enter Copenhagen control, we will get our escort code, I think. Oh yeah, we will. So once we get to our cruise level, our phase will change to cruise, and until we start our descent. I think we'll just be above the clouds there. So did I switch off both center tanks? Yes, I did. Okay, so we're running on our main tanks now. Center tanks are completely empty. But a bit of imbalance, eh? Look at that, 299 and 307. Oops, what am I doing here? Sorry. 299, 307. How do you balance the tanks in this one? I think you have to do that. And balance the tanks that way, right? So if it goes like that, yeah. It should balance out. We'll leave it like that for a little bit and see if it does improve any balance. Engines are really changing. Really? Who's that? Oh, Scotland just came on, did it? Oh, Scottish Centre. 135-530. 135. 135-530. Scottish Centre, RyanAir 3170 at 35,000 feet. Good afternoon.
Scottish Control. Apologies, I said 28 Tango Scottish Control, good afternoon, Squawk 5477, Lakey 1 Mike, arrival to Manchester.
5477, Lakey 1 Mike, I said 28 Tango.
I said 965 Alpha Scottish Control, good afternoon, descend flight level 140.
140 for 965 Alpha.
RyanAir 3170 Scottish Control, good afternoon, Squawk 4465.
Squawk 4465, RyanAir 3170. Thank you.
Good evening,
Okay, so 44.
37 Scottish Control, good afternoon, Squawk 7554.
7554, the airline 7. I said 28 Tango standing by for descent.
I said 28 Tango, roger, descend flight level 200, level by Lakey.
Descent level 200 by Lakey, yeah, I said 28 Tango.
Scottish hello, it's Scott 01 Alpha, direct Albert climbing flight level 39, is it?
Scott 01 Alpha Scottish Control, good afternoon, Squawk 1250.
Sync heading.
Squawk 1250, Scott 01 Alpha.
Scottish Control, follow Scandinavian 204, cruising at flight level 400.
Canadian 204 Scottish Control, good afternoon, Perth 1 Golf arrival for Edinburgh.
Good afternoon, Perth 1 Golf for Edinburgh, Scandinavian 204.
2965 Alpha, descend flight level 90, direct
Okay, so 136 555 is the next one.
965 Alpha, descend flight level 90, direct Tartan.
Direct Tartan, flight level 090 for Edinburgh 65 Alpha.
Scottish Control, good afternoon, Starline 414, runway 24, vacate Alpha Emerald.
Hello 414 Scottish Control, good afternoon, taxi Alpha, Steamer and Golf Stand 17, good afternoon.
Okay, Alpha Lima Golf Stand 17, Starline 414.
Okay,
United 195 Scottish.
good.
Is it 1325 Scottish? Canadian 204, route direct to Perth, Papa Tango Hotel.
Route direct to Perth, Scandinavian 204.
Okay, so we are above the clouds, so that's nice. So we're just surfing the clouds at the moment. There we are. On our way towards Denmark. Where we do have coverage, and then we have coverage into Scandinavia. So all the way, nice, all the way, and then dropping out of coverage as we approach Latvia. But yeah, it's nice when you have coverage like this.
United 5 Alpha, defense altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1003.
Down to 6,000, QNH 1003, RyanAir 6 Scottish Centre, Emirates 7 kilo, flight level 390. Confirm you want to call me?
Emirates 7 kilo Scottish, hello. If I send you a contact me, apologies, it was an error. You can continue on in Unicom 122 decimal 8. Have a nice flight.
Yeah, no worries. 228 for Emirates 7 kilo, thanks.
Where is that 228 Emirates?
Alpha Flyer, radar heading 010 degrees.
010, easy minutes, 6
Good. Sounds like a certain... what? He's a streamer in IRL. His name is Dan. You mean Scottish pilot? Is that Scottish pilot, do you think?
Scottish Control, apologies for the delay. Having issues with that MCDU. Speedbird 1325, flight level 380.
01225 Scottish Control, good afternoon, not a problem, route direct RATSIM.
Redirect Latsu, Speedbird 1325.
Easy 965 Alpha 27, track miles, runway 24, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Down to 4,000 feet, easy 906 Alpha.
Easy 9 out. There he is. Okay.
Tango, no further A2C, my further terminates, continue on advisory 122 decimal 8. Have a nice flight.
122 decimal 8, thanks, I say Tango, goodbye.
So I'm not so far from Copenhagen Control. Is it called Copenhagen Control? Copenhagen Control, yeah.
Hello, easy 75 Uniform Victor.
275 Uniform Victor Scottish Control, good afternoon, pass your massage.
Very good afternoon to you, sir. We're on the apron at Inverness with QNH 1002 A320, requesting clearance to Bristol, please.
275 Uniform Victor, you are cleared to Bristol via Gussie, November 560.
So there we are, cloud surfing.
Flight level 110, squawk 7502.
Thank you very much. Cleared Bristol via Gussie and November 560 go, and initially flight level 110 with a squawk of 7502, easy 75 Uniform Victor.
275 Uniform Victor, your readback is correct. Runway 23 for departure, startup is approved at your discretion, report ready for taxi.
Start approved, Wilco, and any chance of 05? Scrap that, actually we'll take 23, sorry.
Easy 965 Alpha, turn right, heading 020 degrees.
020, and then 6 Alpha.
So I think it's Surat. Yeah, Surat is where we hand over to Copenhagen Control.
EC75 uniform Victor. As the wind's only 1 knot, actually, we would...
Banslam, hello.
Possible.
That's fine, expect 05 departure.
So yeah, yeah, going over to Copenhagen Control when he tells me. $719 nautical miles, 1.5 hours en route 1448. Zulu is our estimated time of arrival.
Scottish Easy 906 Alpha. We have a huge cloud in front of us. Can you get the base turn already? If that's possible.
Just fly through it. It's a simulator.
Alpha, yeah, that's fine. You can turn left now, heading 230 degrees to the base leg, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Okay, 230 and down to 3,000 feet. Easy 906 Alpha.
I don't understand.
Scottish Center upon 211 heavy, flight level 350, 370, now connecting about CPDLC.
On a 1211 Scottish Control, good afternoon, Squawk 7022.
Squawk 7022, upon 211 heavy, thank you.
I'm sorry, yeah, I think you got to get steps on. I was like, using 75 uniform Victor to taxi.
8 then, yep.
75 uniform Victor, red to taxi, hold short Alpha 1, 005.
Hold Alpha 1, 05, CC75 uniform Victor.
Yeah, that's, I'm in proper immersion. I've got a big cloud in front of me. I can't go through it. It's a sim. Riga, there's only one, right?
Canadian 204, when ready, descend flight level 200.
I don't know, I think it's Lyceum maybe?
When ready, descend flight level 200, Canadian 204.
Or...
RyanAir 3170, contact Copenhagen 136.555, have a nice flight.
136.555. RyanAir 3170, thank you so much for your support.
Easy 906 Alpha, did you clear us for ILS because we missed our final
Okay.
Nice inside Alpha, no, I'm going to turn you through the islet.
Copenhagen Control, RyanAir 3170 at flight level 350.
RyanAir 3170, Copenhagen Control, hello, identified.
I don't know, hold on, let me check. Riga. Yeah, Lyceum. So we're in Copenhagen Control right now. And then we're going to go over to 126825. 126825.
Command Control, good day. Interwing 71 kilo on flight level 350 to 380.
Entering 71 kilo, Copenhagen Control, hello, identified. Climb flight level 380.
Flight
Climb flight level 380, incoming 271 kilo.
Scanner 0377, taxi Bravo and Yankee, stand Bravo 19er, cross runway 12. God dag.
Bravo Yankee, cross runway 12, and stand say again, Scandinavia 0377.
Bravo 19 i dag.
Bravo 19, takk for det, på gjensyn.
Copenhagen Control, Berlin 3 Papa Romeo, flight level 400, not really sure if you can see me already on your radar. Berlin 3 Papa Romeo, Copenhagen, good afternoon, yeah I can see you, identified. Copenhagen Control, good day, Can Force 5 with you, flight level 300. Can Force 5, Copenhagen, hello, squawk 6053. 6053, Cat Force 5.
Copenhagen Control, good Mittag, Danish, Delta. We have Bravo requesting Alpha clearance to Trondheim, please.
Danish 999 Delta, Copenhagen, hello, cleared Trondheim, intet to Bravo, squawk 0363.
And Delta is clear to Trondheim via the intent to Bravo, and the squawk is 60363.
Danish 999 Delta, read back correct. Break, Can Force 5, identified. After COSEP, direct Rekna.
Direct Rekna, Can Force 5.
Well, I'm just going to go and make myself a coffee. I shall return momentarily. Oh, I better let them know. Is there anyone around? No, there's no one around me for miles. Okay, that's good. But we're going to make ourselves a cup of coffee. I shall return in 2 ticks. All right.
Unit 813 Charlie, contact Bremen radar 126.325, bye-bye.
Bremen on 126.325, 813 Charlie, thanks, bye-bye.
Copy, Tango Control, good afternoon. Category 8489 are reaching for level 410 inbound to inbound.
Category 8489, coupling control, hello, identified.
Attention and Delta, stand 25 at Brun, Lucas and San Pacific, please.
Attention and Delta, push start approved, QNH 1012.
On San Pacific, QNH 1012, attention and Delta.
Intro wing 71 kilo, confirm final level 380 or 390.
Confirm 390, interwing 71 kilo.
Interwing 71 kilo, roger. I will need you an odd level. Would you like 400 or 380?
380, interwing 71 kilo.
Interwing 71 kilo, roger. Descent flight level 380.
Descent flight level 310, interwing 71 kilo.
71 kilo, negative 380.
I'm fly on 380, sorry.
It's okay. November 737 Mike Tango, Montreal Advisory.
Right, what happened? Did he call me or anything?
November 737 Mike Tango.
I doubt it. There's a Qatar Airways flying from Stansted to Oslo. Is that a real flight? Let's see.
God dag igen, Markman 40, if you descending for flight level 210 for 100 inbound Oslo. Nordic 940, Copenhagen, god eftermiddag.
What was that? EGSS to EG. Okay, Qatar, QTR. Hold on, I got someone at the door. Hold on.
Copenhagen Control, good afternoon to you, Viking 4510, with information Bravo requested about clearance to Sweden.
One 4510, Copenhagen Control, hello, cleared Arlanda, Key Mike 5 Charlie departure, squawk 4541.
Clear to Atlanta, K-Max 5 Charlie departure, squawk 4541, Viking 4510.
Viking 4510, read back correct.
Okay, sorry about
Sean, Nana Delta, requesting taxi via aviator section Foxtrot.
Danish 99 Delta, taxi
that. Wow, there is a real flight.
Taxi Foxtrot,
At 777-200. Qatar Airways from Stansted to Oslo.
Reporting from Danish Nana Delta.
And I guess then it goes Oslo to Doha. The flight attendants are refusing to give you any more vodka. Seriously?
Airplane 3 Papa Romeo, clear direct to Denmark.
I'll have a word with them. I'll have a word with them.
Clear direct Dino, Berlin 3 Papa Romeo.
You haven't been a naughty boy on the flight, have you? Hey? Causing problems with the attendants? Yeah, man. We like a bit of George Benson, don't we?
Danish Nana Delta is ready when reaching.
Danish 99 Delta, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, wind 120 degrees, 5 knots.
Clear for takeoff, Danish Nana Delta. Copenhagen Control, hello, Scandinavian 91 Kilo, it's Charlie 34, with information Bravo on board the requesting go for clearance to Oslo.
Scandinavian 91 Kilo, Copenhagen Control, hello, cleared Gardermoen, Edinburgh to Charlie departure, squawk 4617.
Clear to Oslo via Tiveda to Charlie departure to right, squawk 4617, Scandinavian 91 Kilo.
Scandinavian 91 Kilo, correct.
So we've got MSEP who will be taking off from Copenhagen. iForce, you can also take off from Copenhagen and have a go on VATSIM. Hey? Let's see, where's Copenhagen? How far are we? So we're still a ways away from Copenhagen. Oh man! Scandinavia just went offline. Oh, that's a shame.
Viking 4510, request a pushback and a setup.
Viking 4510, push and start approved, release point Quebec 2, QNH 1014.
Sorry, I don't know the pushback point. Can I just facing south on Quebec, Viking 4510?
Viking 4510, that's approved, push and start approved, QNH 1014, face south on Quebec.
facing south on Quebec, QH1014, making 4510. Thank you very much.
Train 3 Papa Romeo, contact Bremen radar 126.325, goodbye.
Bremen radar 126.325, and 3 Papa Romeo, goodbye.
Radar passing 2000 Danish line and Delta identified.
Oh, this is something I want to test actually. Hold on, 1 second. Metal.
Nordic 940, clear direct up Beggy, descent flight level 70. Rockstar Beggy, descent flight level 70, Nordic 940.
That's strange. Why doesn't that work?
Manor out of cockpit for 10 minutes, please.
Contact 8489er, that will be an advisory, 122.8, why?
Switch to advisory 122.8, got the rate for it, Manor. Thank you so much for that.
Okay, so my night bot is not working on YouTube. Why? I logged into it. That's weird.
Scandinavian 901 kilo, requesting push and start. Scandinavian 901 kilo, hold position, there will be traffic pushing to your right. I will call you back. Roger, Scandinavian 901 kilo.
Okay, so
Tracking 4510.
we've got no Scandinavia anymore.
Oh, just a moment, within a few seconds, making 4510.
Roger.
Is MSAP already on the ground in Copenhagen? Let's have a look. Let's see. Not yet. I'm sure he'll do whatever. Something 225 is his typical flight number. Which airline? Which airline, MSAP? So there we are. There's the Danish coastline.
Nordic 940, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1014, via Beg transition, clear ILS 2 to left. Descend 3000 feet, QNH 1014, via Beg transition, clear ILS, runway 2 to left, Nordic 940. Nordic 940, free speed. Free speed, 940.
Oh, Lufthansa from Hamburg. Oh, okay.
Government Control, good afternoon, Scandinavia 409, flight level 250, descending 100, inbound Edinburgh.
Scandinavia 409er, copy control, hello, identified. Cleared Aeronaut 3 Charlie arrival, runway 2 to left, descent flight level 100.
Cleared Aeronaut 3 Charlie, 30 to left, and descent flight level 100, Scandinavia 409.
Hold on.
Incoming 71 kilo, request defense.
Entering 71 kilo, descend initially flight level 360.
So, yeah, okay. So from Hamburg.
360, incoming 71 kilo.
So there we are. There's Denmark.
71 kilo, descent flight level 80.
Okay, you might be hearing a printer in the background.
71 kilo.
Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. Oscar Sierra Echo 125, send 90 information Bravo. Destination Frankfurt, ready to copy as cleared.
Oscar Sierra Echo 125, Copenhagen Control, hello. Cleared Frankfurt. Policy 6 Bravo departure. Squawk 6055.
Ready to destination by Alpha 6 Bravo departure 6055.
Oscar Sierra Echo 125, confirm squawk 6055.
6055.
Oscar Sierra Echo 125, correct.
So I guess we're going to go to 122.8 because there is no Scandinavian control.
Foxtrot Alpha to holding point runway 2 to right, cross runway 12.
Taxi via Quebec, Foxtrot, Alpha, cross runway 10, holding point runway 2 to right, Viking 4510.
Scandinavia 91 kilo after the Viking Airbus A320 started taxi on Quebec, push and start approved, release point Quebec 2, QNH 1014.
After traffic to our right, push and start approved, faces Quebec 2, QNH 1014, Scandinavia 91 kilo. Copenhagen Control.
Okay, the clouds are all behind us now,
Ready for pushback.
so we are good.
Oscar Sierra Echo 125, push and start approved, QNH 1011.
1011 up to it.
506 nautical miles, an hour and 2 minutes en route. Estimated time of arrival is 14:47 Zulu.
Copenhagen Control, Sierra Echo, Sierra Victor Lima, at flight level 450. Good day.
Well, that guy sounds like he's flying out of his bathroom.
Control, hello, identified, cleared Arnold 1 Sierra arrival, runway 17.
Arnold 1 Sierra, runway 17, Sierra Victor Lima.
Good evening, Chinese 707 inbound Asia, Tipo 2 Charlie, setting of 5000.
China Eastern 707, Copenhagen Control, go Western, squawk 4757.
4757 and Chinese 707.
Copenhagen Control, go after lot 46 kilo and with Charlie at Capital Gate Alpha to 1.
Wow. Double.
2001, first Sierra Echo, Sierra Victor Lima, say again.
If you cleared me for an arrival to Malmö, am I allowed to descend at my discretion?
Sierra Victor Lima, negative. Always ask for a altitude if you are ready by the controller.
Okay, thank you very much.
Eastern 707, identified via Asia, join the T22 Charlie arrival, runway 2 to left, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1014.
So Hamburg, we've got, let's have a look.
China Eastern 707, confirm T22 Charlie.
Tipo 2 Charlie is 707.
Okay, he's not on the ground yet, MSEP.
Oscar Sierra Echo 125, request to taxi clearance holding point runway 09.
Oscar Sierra Echo 125, taxi Delta, holding point runway 09er, report fully ready.
Delta and report to Wendell, ready.
Viking 4510, ready for departure.
Viking 4510, runway 2 to right, clear for takeoff, wind 140 degrees, 6 knots.
Runway 2 to right, clear for takeoff, Viking 4510.
Nordic 940, runway 2 to left, clear to land, wind 140 degrees, 6 knots. To the left, land North 940. Lot 46 kilo, red pick up clearance.
FM, we are ready, lot 46 kilo.
Lot 46 kilo, cleared Warszawa, CMEG 9er Charlie departure, squawk 1767.
Clear to Warsaw, DC Mac 9 Charlie, departure runway 22 right, and squawk 1767, lot 46 kilo.
Lot 46 kilo, read back right.
Copenhagen Control, good evening, Northside Cargo 6364 Heavy. XP requesting Alpha turn to Kessler with information Charlie.
Northside Cargo 6364, Copenhagen Control, hello, cleared Keflavik, Verpa to Bravo departure. And
Let's just have a look at our arrival. Do we have a vector there somewhere? TCAC? Okay.
Taking the squawk for Northside
Yeah,
Cargo
okay, good. Alright.
Northside Cargo 6364, the squawk 2276.
So we've got 350 nautical miles before top of descent.
Keflavik by the airport to Bravo departure at squawk 2276, Northside Cargo 6264.
Northside Cargo 6364, read back correct.
Outside Sierra Echo 125, ready for departure.
First, China Eastern 707 after Asia, direct at Dovi.
After the target Dovi, China Eastern 707.
Oscar Sierra Echo 125, runway 9er, clear for takeoff, wind 13 degrees, 5 knots.
Copy the wind, run up and take off, close, Oscar Sierra Echo 125.
Interwing 71 kilo, contact Bremen radar 126.325, bye-bye.
Contact them radar on 126.325, interwing 71 kilo, bye bye.
Scandinavian 91 kilo, ready to taxi. Scandinavian 91 kilo, taxi Quebec, Foxtrot and Alpha, holding point runway 2 to right, cross runway 12.
Taxi Quebec, Foxtrot and Alpha, cross runway 12 to holding point 2 to right, Scandinavian 91 kilo.
Scandinavian 409er, clear direct up Begi, descent flight level 70.
Clear right to Begi and level 70, Scandinavian 409.
China Eastern 707, free speed.
So we're about halfway there now.
Looking 4510, report altitude.
Passing 3000 feet, making 4510.
Looking 4510, thank you. Climb flight level 19 identified and clear the key max.
Climb flight level 190 and direct key max, making 4510.
Northbound survey, this is runway 22 left reverse stand Alpha 6 for parking.
3905, with you flight level 380.
First Nordic 940, taxi Bravo, hold short runway 12. Bravo, hold short 12940. Air Algeria 3905, Copenhagen Control, hello, identified. China Eastern 707 via Begi, correction Adobe transition, clear ILS, runway 2 to left.
Right, over to Pacific Terrace, runway 2 to left, China Eastern 707.
And China Eastern 707, continue descent 3000 feet.
3000 feet, 707.
Victor Lima, when ready, descent flight level 200.
So he should be handing me over to 122.8 in a bit.
Level 200 when ready, Sierra Victor Lima.
Nordic 940, cross runway 12, taxi Yankee, Lima, stand Alpha 6. Cross runway 12, taxi Yankee, Lima, stand Alpha 6, North 940, thank you. Scan 91 kilo, runway 2 to right, clear for takeoff, wind 14 degrees, 6 knots.
Clear to takeoff to 2.
Oscar Oscar Sierra Echo 125, identified, report altitude.
Touching 1,800 feet.
Oscar Sierra Echo 125, thank you. Climb flight level 280.
Climb 280.
China Eastern 707, when established, speed 180 knots or greater until 6 miles final.
When established, when it's shown upper grade into 6, 3707.
Viking 4510, speed not line, Montreal advisory, 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
122 decimal 8, Viking 4510, thank you, have a nice day.
You too, bye.
At lot 46 kilo, we are ready for push and start.
Lot 46 kilo, push and start approved, release point Juliet 4, QNH 1014.
Push start approved, Juliet 4, lot 46 kilo.
Scanner 409er, speed 200 or less.
Speed 200 or less. Scanner push and start.
Scanner 409, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1014, and turn left heading 120.
33,000 feet, and can you repeat that? Scanner push and start.
Scanner 409er, turn left and 110.
110, Scanner push and start.
Scandinavia 91 kilo, report altitude.
Passing 1,300 feet, Scandinavia 91 kilo.
Scandinavia 91 kilo, thank you, identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Scandinavia 91 kilo.
China Eastern 707, running 2 to left, clear to land, wind 140 degrees, 6 knots.
2 to left, clear to land, China Eastern 707.
Okay, so any minute now we should be going into 122.8.
Danish 909 Delta, Montreal advisory, 122.8, bye-bye.
What is it, Danish Delta, bye-bye.
Scanner 91 kilo, direct north pole.
Direct north for Scandinavia 91 kilo.
Scanner 409er, turn right heading 190, descend 2500, clear ILS, running 2 to left, T number 2.
Right 190, understand 2,500 by number 2, Scanner push and start.
Scanner 409er, confirm descend 2500 feet.
2,500, Scanner push and start. Command control on Alpha Cargo 6, is it for progressive coming start?
Alpha Cargo 6364, push and start approved, QNH 1011.
Push and approved, QNH 1011, Alpha Cargo 664.
Running 3170, speed of line, Montreal advisory, 122 decimal 8, bye.
On to 2.8, RyanAir 3170, thank you.
Oscar Sierra Echo 125, clear direct Alasa.
Okay, so we are in entering the Scandinavian airspace. We're on Unicom at the moment. We've got no coverage at the moment, so let's see what happens. Maybe someone will come on. Hold on, just give me 2 seconds. Okay, there we are. So I think MSAP is in the air. Let's have a look. Okay, he's done his pushback. He's about to start taxi. Is that it? Okay. Sorry about that. So we've got 372 nautical miles to go. Our top of descent is 249 nautical miles. We'll do our descent briefing at about 150 nautical miles out from top of descent. I think we're arriving into runway 18 today. 18 Yankee. And MSAP is about to enter the runway. So we are there. Just entered Sweden. So there we are. So we just entered Sweden. Oh, what do we have down there? Other end, maybe. Don't know. So I downloaded the new FSLTL. They just had an update and I didn't get round to updating it. So I did that yesterday. So that was a Scandinavian 9921 on its way from Stockholm to Copenhagen. So yeah, so top of descent, we'll do our descent briefing at about 150 nautical miles out. Let me just pull up the charts for Riga. So Riga, there we are. EVRA, Riga, charts, approaches on 18 Yankee. We're coming in on Yankee. Okay, good. Coming in from Lisp. So that is correct. So we're coming in from this side. And we want to be at 2,500 for the initial fix. And we're on Yankee, so our minimums are 240. And there's our frequency right there. 111.1. And there's MSEP, who's just departed from Hamburg. What aircraft is he in? I don't know. Ah, A320. All right. Okay, we're almost there, sort of thing. So that's where we are. Right there. And then we're going to be heading over the Baltic Sea and down into Riga. Riga International. Dusk landing, I think. Right, let's have a look. 150 nautical miles. So there we go. We can start our descent brief. So actually our initial fix is 2000. Let me have a look at the charts again. Yeah, 2000. Okay. So Yankee 2000. So let's set that up. So 2000 feet. Whoops. Here we are, 2000 feet. Okay. QNH in Riga is 1017. 1017. There we go. And our minimums were 240. There we go, 240. All right, we're going to go brakes to 3, and our init 142, full configuration, and 111.1. So 111.1. There we go, 111.1. Switch that over and switch that over, and we are good. Descent briefing is complete. Yep. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I don't think MSEP is going to catch up with me. So there we are, 120 nautical miles before chopper drop. So we're in the Baltic Sea now. We've just left Sweden behind and heading over to Latvia. Proper descent in about 100 nautical miles. We haven't, yeah, I don't think I've ever been to Latvia in real life. I'm sure I haven't. So there's the Baltic. So there's our top of descent marker right there. and we exit left on the runway. And here's another island that I guess is owned by Sweden. It's called Gotland. I think it's owned by Sweden. Could be Denmark. Gotland. Let's have a look. Gotland. It's an island in Sweden, yes. Wow, it has a population of 61,000 people. The 60 nautical miles. So we're 35,000 feet, so 35, 70, 105, plus another 20, so 135 nautical miles we should be from the airport when we start our descent, or thereabouts. So 40 nautical miles. Yeah, 125, that'll do, yeah. We're okay, yeah. So there I am, right there, and there's MSEP. So he's miles away. Miles away. And that's where we're coming in. What's the landing? I'm on 18. That's what Simbrief gave me. That seems to have taken off. Oh no, that's not leaving there. That's all right. There we go, 20 nautical miles, top of descent. Transition level into Evra is, so it's 5,000 is transition altitude. Forecast, so 6,000 feet will be our transition level. Coming up to 5 nautical miles. So yeah, so 125, yeah, that's about right, 120, so 35, 35, 70, 105. plus about another 10 for slowing down. 115, 120. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. That's a good top of descent point. And here we go. Starting our descent into Latvia, Riga. There we go. Our descent phase will come up. There we are. All right. We are descending into Latvia, Riga. 31,000 feet. It's a shame we didn't have controllers in Sweden. They went offline as we had where we were flying over Copenhagen control. Otherwise we had coverage all the way, except for a little bit at the end coming into Latvia. But that's okay. That's where we are. Right there. Top of descent already started. And that's our approach into Riga. And we're exiting left. We are live time, live weather. That's a bit of a dusk approach. Looking all right. There's a decel point coming up. 277. So we want to be below 15,000. Flight level 150. 4 VIX will take us down to below 280. Descent profile is looking good. There's the Latvian coastline. Oh no, we're already there. Yeah, Latvian coastline right there. 20,000 feet. 76 nautical miles to go as the crow flies. Look at it. So nice, eh? This is always the best time to fly, eh? That golden hour. So we've got a decel point there. That decel point will take us to 280. Always important to keep your heading synced in VATSIM. If there's a controller or there isn't a controller, because you never know when they're going to ask you to turn or to vector. And it just makes it so much easier when the heading is synced. So there we are, Latvia. We are in Latvia. So there we go. So we want to be above 14, flight level 14, 140 and flight level 150 below. So that's what we are. We are there. So we are good. So then we have another decel which will take us down to 240. That one there will take us down to 240. So there you can see we are speed is decreasing to 280 and we are okay. We are okay. Look at the 737, such a beautiful aircraft. So we actually fly out into the Gulf of Riga. So our decel point is good. So there we are, 12,500 feet. We will now just pause the music because we do have cabin announcements. So there's the Gulf of Riga. And let's give it a little bit of help in slowing down. The airport is over there somewhere. So we just help it slow down. And we can go logo light on. Landing lights on and on. And there we go, taxi lights on. We can go continuous and continuous. And there we are, we're good. And we can take over our speed right now. There we go. Heading synced. And let's do that. Okay, so we want to decel to 230, decel 230. Young Pro, hello, how are you? You got us as we are descending into Riga, Latvia. So sync our heading. Want to go to 230. Look at it. It looks really, really nice, doesn't it? So we're all set. We've got speed brakes armed. We're okay. So I want to be at 210 at that turn there. We are okay. Let's put a bit of floodlights on. There we are. There we go. And we're okay. Logo light is on as well. $6,500. Okay, decelling to 210. It will take a little bit of time to get down there, so we sort of decel a little bit earlier. And we can help it with a bit of drag. There we are. So our V approach is, let's just make sure it hasn't changed, 141. So 146 is what we're looking at with a full flap configuration. Okay, we go standard. There we are. And we are good. So 210 is good. Okay, we're lovely. We're good. Sean, hello, man. How you doing? You got us as we're about to arrive. We are arriving into Riga. We're flying the RyanAir 738, live time, live weather. And we're just entering the, so that's where we are. Right there. Okay. So we are good. We're in the Gulf of Riga at the moment. Airport's over there somewhere. And I'm going to drop my speed to 200. And we'll go to flaps 1. Flaps 1. Ooh, what's this? Connect. There we go. There we go. Flaps 1. 200, we're okay. Look at that, man. That just looks stunning, doesn't it? Looks stunning. So we'll enter the approach mode, or approach phase soon. I want to be at 4,000 feet at this turn. Okay, got it. Okay, let's go to 180. Let's go to the flap 1 mark, which is there, 190. I want to be at 146 for my approach. Infinity, thank you for the follow, mate. All right, sync our heading. There we are. So we're at 190. Okay, let's go down to flaps 2. And we can slow down to the flap 2 mark. There we are, which is 185. And the airport is over there. There we are. Speed is dropping to 185. We're at 141 approach plus 5. So 146. There we go. turning final. Riga traffic, RyanAir 3170, turning final for runway 18, 11 miles out. There we go. And we can go approach. There we are. There we go, and we are in our approach phase right there. Okay, let's go. Flaps 5 and flaps 10. There we are. Drop our speed down to that mark, which is 170. And we have the glide slope. There we go. All right, coming in. The glide slope is coming in right there. We can drop our gear. There we go. All right. Okay. There we go. Flaps 15. Drop our speed to the flap 15 mark. 25. Drop it down to the 25 mark, which is 150. And then flaps 30. And flaps full. And we go down to 146, and we are perfect for our arrival. We've got the glide slope. We've got the glide slope, so we put dual autopilot engage. And there we are. Sync our heading. There we are. Lovely. And we are exiting left. You didn't know about what, Infinity? Oh, VATSIM. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have any controllers here. We had controllers from Scotland all the way to Copenhagen, and we did have Sweden, but before I got to Sweden, they went offline, which is a shame. All right. Let's drop this baby, eh? We're good. I have control. Okay, I have control. Oh, little bit low. Little bit low.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
There we go.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
And there we are, lovely. Beautiful, look at it, eh? Come on. Slow down, slow down. 80 knots. There we go. Using the full runway because I paid for the full runway, so I should use the full runway. Okay, manual braking. There we are. And we are good. Let's go and get off the runway. Exit left. There we are. Okay. Yeah, we're not in Tenerife. And it's not 5 minutes past 10. Okay, so APU can go on. 1 and 2. APU's going on. There we are. And flaps up.
Once again, thank you. And for those of you who are going on holidays, we wish you nice holidays. Enjoy the sun. For those of you who live here, welcome home. Thank you. We wish you a safe and well journey. Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à l'aéroport de Tenerife Sud, le global.
We're not in Tenerife. Okay. What gate are we going to go to? Let's have a look. We're going to go to 108. No. Yeah, we'll go to 108 Bravo. So let's go to 108 Bravo. Really? 108 Bravo. Walk in. Okay, no. We'll go to 106 Bravo. There we go. No. All right. So let's just get all of this sorted out. There we go. And what is that? I'm trying to... I don't want this music playing. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. Okay, play next. Okay. Let's go. There we are. Good. Oh man, look, 179. That's not a bad landing, eh? That's not a bad landing at all. Bit of a boss landing, I think. Hey, oops, where am I going? Sorry. Stop that. Stop that. Okay. 106. Right, we can switch off our landing lights. There we are. That can go to steady. And we are good. Okay. Okay, 106, just here around the corner. There they are waiting for me. So where do I want to go? I want to go this way. Yep. $108. 106. There we are. Oops. Sorry. That was a bit too much there. And there we go. There we go. Parking brakes on. Switch over to the APU gen. There we are. And you know what? Let's go there. And go to ground. Ooh, what's all that? What was that? Virtual keyboard. What the hell how did I do that? Okay. Sorry, what are we doing? Ground operations, ground connections there, set chocks and request ground power. There we are. We can do that. We can switch off our engines 1 and 2. There we are. Okay. Switch off our lights because they are getting blinded on the ground. And we can go to external power. There we are. APU can go off. And APU bleed, all that's good. We can go to, that can go to there. And packs can go off. That's all good. Battery and ground power. Fuel damper off. Fuel can go off. And we can call for deboarding. Let's do that. Okay, and request deboarding. Okay. And this can go off as well. There we go. All right. We are good. And bang. There we are. Look at that. Looks absolutely gorgeous. There we go. All right. That is it for me for now. Welcome to Riga in Latvia.
Passengers deboarding starting.
All right. That's it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the follows. Sean, thank you for the raid, man. And the bits. And Nige, thank you for the raid as well. All right. I will catch you all on the next one very soon. All right. I might do one tonight. I'll see how I go. But yeah, let's do this. I might do on an American flight on VATSIM. Either Southwest or American. Yeah. All right. And anyone who wants to join me on VATSIM, yeah. Anyone who wants to join me on VATSIM on an American flight, that'd be nice. Okay. Right. Let's see who's on, shall we? Let's just send this forward. Let's go to Woolies, shall we? Let's go to Woolies. All right. Raid and Woolies. Start that raid. Okay. All right. And he's also using my streamflight application as well. So, yeah. Tell him how nice his overlay looks. All right. I will catch you all on the next one. In the meantime, you know what? Take care. And stay safe, yeah? All right. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.